I want to thank you for joining us today. Today we have a real treat. We're looking at a beautiful German car here. This is a 1987 560 SL Mercedes, and this is quite the car. When they built this series, the SL was sought after, and they had different versions of it. But this one, the 560, had the largest motor they put in these, and so it's a nice big V8. So let's take a look at it as we walk around here. You can see the color, of course, just really grabs you. And what's so nice about this color is this is not a restoration. This is an original car. So that's the original paint that came from the factory. If you look at it, you can tell that it's got a matching hardtop. Okay, so same thing, same paint, same factory. It does have a soft top. The soft top has been on the car mostly when it was stored. It's in beautiful shape. It's black and has a little bit of white in the stitching on it. So when you see that, it's a beautiful way to go. So you can keep the hard top on it in the cold months. You can use the soft top in the warmer months, and you can kind of go in between. So the owner of the car is here with me, and I was going to have him tell us a little bit about the car and how he came to purchase it, and just what he can tell us about it.
Well, as you said, it is the original car. It's not a reproduction or anything. It's totally original. To the best of my knowledge, we're the second owner on the car. It came here from California. When the gentleman retired in California, he brought it back here along with a brand new Corvette in the early 90s. And he advertised the Corvette for sale, and my wife, she thought she would be interested in the Corvette, so we went out and looked at it, and the 560 was sitting beside the Corvette, and she looked at the Corvette and turned around and asked the owner, she said, "Is that over there for sale?" And he said, "Well, yes, I guess I could sell that." So we wound up bringing this home rather than the new Corvette.
There you go.
And when we got the car, it only had 39,000 miles on it.
Okay.
And the miles that's been put on it has been put on it, me driving it basically back and forth to Antique Automobile Club of America's events. And it is certified with the Antique Automobile Club of America as an original vehicle.
Now, what do they do in order to classify it with that classification? What are they looking for?
They're looking for originality as far as the hardware is concerned, as far as the paint, the interior. That's what they're looking at is
okay.
Those four major items: the interior, exterior, engine compartment, and undercarriage. And they evaluate those four categories, which is the four main categories of the vehicle. And in order to receive the AACA Original Award, the car has to be at least 95%.
Okay.
In their opinion, original.
Now, is this one judge looking at it?
No, this is a team of 5 judges.
Okay,
at it.
5 different people have to agree.
When they get through their individual scoring, then they're totaled up, and after it's totaled up, if it comes up 95% of 400, why, then you receive the AACA Original tab that is mounted over and above the Historic Preservation of Original Features tab.
Okay.
The Historic Preservation of Original Features is an oval.
Okay.
And then above that oval is a small tab that says AACA Original on it.
Now, do they do the inside of the car and the outside of the car at the same time when they're doing those judging?
There's 4 judges looking at those 4 categories.
Okay.
At the same time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They look at it for approximately 10 minutes.
Okay.
So you wind up with about 40 minutes of actual judging, and then
wow.
The 5th judge is actually the team captain.
Okay.
And he's the one that does the tallying of all the scoring and comes up with the fact that yes, this is a winner, or
okay.
No, it doesn't qualify and is rejected.
Okay. Now, the interior here, this is, I think they call it Palomino. Does that sound right?
That is correct.
Okay. Yeah. And looking at it, you can tell this car, it's not a brand new car, but the upholstery is in nice shape. Also looking at the dash, there's no cracks or anything like that. So this has probably been stored properly. You know, since new, it's the way it looks to me. So has this been garage primarily?
It's been garage kept as long as it's been in my collection.
Okay.
And that was early 90s.
Early 90s, okay. Well, it certainly is a beautiful car. I noticed that they've got the optional chrome there over the wheels. And in 1987, that was probably really cool. Had those kind of features in it. Now it's got the original radio in it. As far as what I think I understand is that it hasn't really been played in a while, but you do have the original manual that goes with it, and you have the, I guess back in the late 80s, they gave you a code to punch into the radio to make sure that it wouldn't be stolen, someone would use it.
That's my understanding of it. My wife handled all of that. My knowledge of electronics and computers and stuff is scant.
I understand.
But she handled all of that, and when I store it, well, I always had a battery disconnect.
Okay.
Every time you disconnect the battery, well, then that kills the code in the radio. So
Right.
it had to be reprogrammed, and she got irritated having to reprogram it so much. So I told her, I said, well, just forget about it, because I don't listen to the radio anyhow.
That's right. Okay. The odometer is showing 59,603, and as far as we know, we got. If there's any question about the speedometer, you are having the oil changed on a regular basis.
Every 5,000 miles, I have
Okay.
the oil changed on it, and according to the sticker on the windshield, why the speedometer quit working 500 miles after
Okay.
I had the last oil change
Okay.
done on it. So
Okay.
I don't know if that's a cable.
Yeah.
What might be the
Probably mechanical in this vintage. A lot of the odometers were mechanical. So, well, I tell you what, it's a beautiful car, and like I said, looking at the paint and the condition and the chrome and the interior, the dash, it's got the beautiful chrome wheels on there as well. That this is a very nice example, and I think that someone will really enjoy having this. The hard top is on it now. Oh, I want to mention on the hard top, the hard top is fastened in an unusual way. It latches up in this section here and on the other side, and then back here there's a latch, and there's a wire here that can be plugged in, and what that does is that'll connect back in here when you're going to have like I think a defroster or whatever else might go with that. But anyway, there's the wire there, but these have to be rotated, and this little thing right here, they usually have a different kind of a cap so you can twist those things, and the car doesn't have those, so you'd probably have to use a wrench or a vice grip or something to rotate these that would loosen it up to release it from the back. But basically, since you've had the car, it's mostly just had the soft top up and down.
yeah. Just since I wanted to go ahead and market it, why we've installed the hard top so everybody could get a good view of what the hard top is.
Right.
But, yeah, as long as we had it, why we ran the soft top all
Yeah.
the time and stored the hard top.
Gotcha. But I tell you, when you get a car like this and you've got a hard top that gives you that option, that's certainly a valuable asset. Well, I want to thank you for showing this car today. I tell you, it would be a fine addition to somebody's collection, and I think they would have an awful lot of fun with this. It's a Mercedes 560 SL. It's got the big V8 in it, and it's looking for a new home. Thank you very much.